Oh! Okay, as I was saying. Hello fellow sim racers and welcome to another video. This time we are in Automobilista 2 because Reiza Studio just released their highly anticipated version 1.6 for AMS2. This is my very first drive and unfiltered impressions. 15 minutes multi-class race with both GTP and GT3 classes. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's go. Cold tires. Take it easy. Good job by the AI. Okay, I don't want to go side by side here. Definitely not on lap 1. This is first impressions. I just did the button assignments because I haven't driven AMS2 with this wheel. And that's about it. So this is going to be really unfiltered. Let's see what we can feel, see and hear. The AI is at 100%. We're running multi-class, so we have the GTPs as well as GT3s, but the race is only 15 minutes, so I don't think we'll be catching any of the GT3s. And I'll do another video just to test the GT3s because obviously this is just going to be the first impression of the Porsche 962 and the GT. Oh! Okay. As I was saying, this is gonna be first impressions. The GTPs only, and I'll test the GT3s in another video maybe tomorrow. Whoa, he was so early on the brakes there. Okay, good to know. So that was the first lap on cold tires, and that was literally my first lap on cold tires. I have to say, definitely easier than Le Mans Ultima on cold tires. By the way, radio on here feels very, very sketchy. It just feels like the car loses all weight completely there. It's very weird feeling through the wheel. But yeah, so I'll do this lap. And then I'll start telling you what I'm feeling. In the meantime, we can talk a little bit about the graphics and the sounds. I think visually AMS2 obviously always has looked really, really good. Although I still think Le Mans Ultimate is the most accurate in terms of realistic graphics. Looks fantastic. The sound has always been good, although this car, I'm not sure if I like it very much. At least inside the cockpit. I don't know, sounds a bit too digital, which is weird because AMS have always been really, really good with the sounds. Okay, we have to start making positions here. So now the tires have warmed up. Yeah, we're really catching them through this section. Oh, yeah, it still feels weird. So what I'm feeling here is basically the car is bottoming out, and I mean, obviously I would expect to feel a little bit more unsettled and all that, but yeah, it feels like you're just losing all sense of weight. And speaking of sense of weight, so far it's been what, 2 laps, 2.5 laps. Oh, hold on, let's see what we can do here. I'll stick it on the outside. 9. So the AI is racing good. I think at 100% they're probably too slow. I'll definitely bump that up. But this lack of weight is obviously very pronounced through radio, but I'm feeling it even here. And this has always been one of my biggest kind of, not necessarily issues, but one of the biggest kind of unique feelings of AMS2 is this floatiness on one hand, and on the other hand, it's just the lack of sense of weight of the cars. It's like there is no sense of inertia or weight. It doesn't feel like the tires are digging into the racetrack, you know, just to get a grip. It just feels like you're gliding over it slightly. It is definitely improved. I think this is much better than the last time I tried AMS2, which was a long time ago now, but 1.6 has definitely improved that. But it's still there, I can still feel it. It just, I don't know, it's very hard for me to explain it, but just the car, and here obviously feels, it feels worse because of the car just bottoming out, but again, you can feel it pretty much everywhere. The force feedback is very nice. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, I think it feels amazing. So I'll also see how the GT3s feels. This is gonna be just this one race and just to see the Porsche, because this was the last car I drove in any sim really, but that was Le Mans Ultimate. Big sand, okay. Yeah, I lifted off there. I didn't want, I could have taken them all 3, but okay, let's get serious. 4 minutes to go. Also, I feel like it's very hard to lock the brakes. I'm trying obviously every lap. I'm applying more pressure and they never lock. I've only locked one because that was just silly, but the one thing that they've changed is the hybrid system. So before that, it's basically like a boost, which was honestly a joke. Yeah, I'm looking at you, iRacing, because we still have that there. But you know, the hybrid system in these cars does not work like a boost, and not at all. So they have reworked it. And I don't think the simulation is as sophisticated as the one in Le Mans Ultimate, but this is definitely a step in the right direction, so I like that. Okay, I'll let him by. I want to go side by side here. Yeah, so I like the new hybrid system. They definitely can still work on it, but so far so good. I think it's definitely much better than before. In front of us. Oh! Oh well. It is what it is. We're not winning it now. And what happened with the performance now? I'm running low on FPS now. And then we see more GT3s. The Lambo definitely struggled. We're gonna go here on the inside. This is how you send it for the win. Okay, so with the race over, then what do I think? Overall, I think this is a step in the right direction, and I think it's an evolution rather than revolution. Bear in mind, I've had very little time, so this is just my first impressions with only one car and one track. Obviously, when you look at the list of the patch notes and all the things that they have released and improved, it's a very long list. Again, I don't want to sound like this is a minor update. It is a big improvement. It's just I don't think that this is gonna be as big as, oh, this is AMS3 all of a sudden. It isn't. It is much better, but it's not the revolution maybe some people expected it to be. Now, next I want to try the GT3s as well as the wet weather, because the wet weather was something that the developers have been talking about for quite some time, and I want to see how that really feels now after the update. I think the people who love AMS2 will be super happy with the update, and for the people sitting on the fence, I would definitely recommend giving this a shot. And with LFM support on the horizon, I expect AMS2 to see a huge boost in popularity in upcoming months. So stay tuned, I will definitely do a few more videos with AMS2, but in the meantime, thank you for watching, see you in the next one.